I don't really with Chad or Ocho Cinco, to be totally honest with you. Ooh, Shannon, why you gonna suck him off? For what?
What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck, and we got to get into this beef with Camron, the co-host and owner of It Is What It Is podcast, and Ocho Cinco, who is, as we know, former NFL player and a host on Nightcap with the one and only Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp. Now, guys, if you are familiar with the show It Is What It Is, it's a very unique platform. They talk about sports. They talk about, music. This is former member of the Dipset rap group, Camron, man. He has, quite the reputation for himself. Really made a name for himself with the movie he starred in, Paid in Full. And he kind of still lives up to that character, if I'm being honest. He's very raw. Very Harlem. He's from Harlem, very New York. And on today's show, he decided to let the world know about the problem that he has with Ocho Cinco. When the host asked Camron about something Ocho Cinco said in correlation to, him going to get some work done on his private area to enlarge that. So let's check it out.
This is what they need to do, man. You telling another grown man about you getting your two-piece little, man. I don't really with Chad or Ocho Cinco, to be totally honest with you. He alright, but at the end of the day, when we started this show, he was hating from the very beginning. We started the show, we was doing very well, it was very successful. We didn't have no deal, no sponsors or nothing. We was doing this off the muscle. He comes out of nowhere talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get myself back together and I'm taking Cam's spot. Why the f you gotta take my spot? Because you talking about you been a football player your whole life. Now, because I'm doing sports, you come and take my spot. And at that particular time, we had only been doing the show about 2.5 months, 3 months. But that's how much of an impact that I had. Bitch ass felt threatened, you know what I'm saying?
So as you guys can see, Camron seems pretty heated already about the whole Ocho Cinco situation. The way that he's just sounding off about, Ocho Cinco in the business that they try to do, seems like he's been harboring these feelings and emotions towards Ocho Cinco and used this as a chance to go after him. Secondly, I don't know, when Ocho Cinco is ever serious or when Ocho Cinco is just playing. He often goes on shows and talks about, him getting his penis enhanced. It went from supposedly a 3-inch to an 11-inch. And he says that he's a very happy man now. But in all seriousness, I'm not a fan of Ocho Cinco myself. I believe that the same way he's acting now is the same thing that got him out of the NFL. He comes off as very immature. I like some of his takes, but it's like he's trying so hard to be this young class clown. He acts like a young class clown to me. It's very hard for me to just see him, ever being serious. We know that he's had mix up with a lot of his exes, and the list just goes on, guys. But let's get back to it and let Camron continue to cook.
I tried to give him a job. He like, yo, talk to my agent. I said, I'm talking to you now. What the? Oh, I don't do business like that. I talk to my agent. See, you so dumb, you can't even speak for yourself, stupid mother. I tried to offer you more paper than you probably get now. Ask Mark Jackson how he got paid. Ask Mike Irvin how much he got paid. Ask them if they was living lovely off the checks me and Murder was sending them. Ask them. I bet you ain't getting paid the money that Mark Jackson and Mike Irvin got paid working with us. I don't know this for a fact, but ask Mike Irvin and ask Mark Jackson if they get paid lovely. And if I threaten you, this is why you going to do the shit you doing. Fucking telling Stephen A about getting your piece bigger? Yo, I don't like you. I don't like you.
I gotta be honest, hearing Mace in the background laughing and trolling hysterically, it just kind of makes you laugh and chuckle too. Even though I don't have a side to pick in this fight. Obviously, I'm not as fond of Ocho Cinco as many people are. I think that he's a guy that's trying to stay relevant. I think that some of the things that he does is immature, and I think that it is fraudulent. And secondly, just to kind of just retouch on this, Ocho Cinco going on different podcasts talking about his penis with anybody willing to listen is just wild to me. And like I said, guys, this could be trolling. We don't know if he was serious or not, but it's just the principle of things. And Chad Ocho Cinco is the same guy when he was talking to James Harrison about, trying to fight this and that. It's just most dudes won't take you serious when they see how you carry yourself, when they see like how you act, you know. And I understand the frustrations from Camron part, but I don't think that I would have went at it from this angle as well. It seems like Camron really wants to fight Chad Ocho Cinco over the deal or potential deal that was offered and that did not get done.
Your whole style is bitch made, and I don't fuck with you. Try to give you a job, and then you go and suck the Shannon off. Ooh, Shannon, why you go suck him off? For what? Pause. I came to you first. Oh, my agent handles anything. You dumb motherfucker. Your agent probably robbing you. Probably not as much well off as you think as you are. And if you still need a job, I ain't hiring no more. You better hope Shannon keep you with him. I don't like you.
Oh my goodness, man. He just ethered Ocho Cinco. We'll see if Ocho Cinco responds. I'm quite sure he's probably getting blown up by the reposts and people adding his name. And Camron looked right in the camera as if Ocho Cinco was in studio with him. But in Ocho Cinco's defense, we have to remember Camron. He was in the NFL, so was Shannon Sharp. So they have more in common. They have more history. And I think that Shannon Sharp would have probably felt some type of way. You know, the podcast that he started, Nightcap, it seems to be doing well. And if he were to go with you, then Shannon Sharp would have been feeling the way you felt, probably a little worse because of the history and the ties in the football brotherhood. So you got to keep all that into perspective. We don't know just how Ocho Cinco was approached by his agent, and you never know. Maybe Shannon Sharp did offer more money. We'll never know, guys, but you guys tell me what y'all think about Camron's words towards Ocho Cinco. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.